Hello and welcome to July 8th. Alpha's PG at 15%. Before we get into it, we have bad news. Stochastic Strategy is running at minus 6% against the SPY. Let's go look at that. There's the SPY. There is year to date, and it is at 16.64. So we are continuing on our quest to working out the strategy that will work consistently against the SPY. And here we are with PG at 15%. Now this strategy here, this was stochastics, but it was stochastics. It's the third of the stochastics group for this period of July, and this is stochastics uptrend. And what that means is that the 10 EMA had to be uptrending in agreement and correlated with the SPY, the stochastics, the RSI, and the MAC histogram right in there. And there is that's the heart of this strategy of the STO uptrend. And what's going to be happening is we're going to be keeping track of who has the worst losses for the month, and probably will get dropped going into August 1st. So that way by September 1st, we'll come to a conclusion of which stochastic strategy is going to be going forward. That said, let's go on now to gold. Gold is 15%. That was our leader yesterday, and PG took it over. And there is gold. Now, gold was stochastic strategy without trend. In other words, it had no direction finder. It did not request this. It only focused on these three parameters down below. And that was our gold strategy. You can actually see that the EMA, the 10 EMA, was downtrending at the time that we took the trade here, because right in here we got our signal saying that it's time to get in. This is uptrending here, it's uptrending in here in the RSI, and it's uptrending in the MACD. So that is that strategy. We'll see what's going to be happening. Now, our rest of our group is behind. We did have an exit on EWJ, which was a disappointment. And EWJ was that was our leap for the year 2013, as you can see there. Bring this down a little more there, and there's our Elvis Shift rules over here on this side. So at least let's get that out of the way. Okay, so this is what happened with this our EWJ. My mind's wandering because I keep thinking about RCL. That was yesterday. So we broke the bottom of the ratio, so we got stopped out for a 16.9% loss. We were anticipating a projected loss. I didn't do a projector on this. Apologize. We got on 3 days. We lost $107 for $2 in fees. 109 was the lowest for the trade, with a carry of 59.74 from the pass owed. We now have a new owe of 60.83. That's at $6,083. So again, these big losses, we're going to be seeing them come and go throughout the year, and eventually rocks become pebbles, pebbles become profit, and profit does payback. Well, with that said, it's really just, let's jump into scanner time. What was the strategy? Yes, let's look at the strategy. This was stochastics uptrend, which means it didn't take any consideration of the EMA direction. And you'll notice that we did have like 4 exits in the past couple of weeks. So I'm going to be going back and seeing which one, we're going to start tallying which one of the 3 stochastic strategies that we're running during July. This is core, because it only deals with the 3 parameters. Then I had mentioned earlier with PG, going back to visit PG, this is Trender. Trender is, it's looking for the EMA 10 must be also trending in the direction of the stochastic scan. This is the upside. This is the upside. This is a call strategy. The other strategy for the stochastics is the close is above the 10 EMA. And actually, this one here, this PG had actually 2 confirmations. It had the stochastics up for trend with the 10 EMA, plus it had the stochastics 10 EMA, which means that the close is above the 10 EMA. At so this was a real nice high probability trade, and that's what we're going to be taking in account. All right. With that said, let's go on to scanner time. And now yesterday also too, I believe yesterday we were looking at EXL as a possible trade. It came up in the scan, and nope, it didn't. That wasn't it. Who was it? Where's my notes for yesterday? I know AMD. AMD came up on the list yesterday, but AMD was already in the winner circle, so it was immediately disqualified for consideration. Yes, that's right. Okay, apparently I don't have my notes from yesterday to say what it was, but it wasn't XLE after all, but it was something. We were looking at something yesterday that didn't qualify. Okay, so let's go on to scanner time. That's going to be the fun part. So on the scanner time for today, and we'll go ahead and take this down, and 6 minutes. Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to load up the first of the scanner. Now, why do I start here with the trending scanner? Because this trending scanner has to have that criteria that we want the price to be trending in the direction of the stochastics. Now, that's why I'm running that Stochastic Core, which does not take that into account, and that's our benchmark to see that this is to prove that this is the better scanner. So let's go ahead and run our scanner for today on the alphas, and the answer is nothing. Okay, so now we'll go over and load up the trender for the upside. Oh, that was the upside. The downside of the stochastics. That means that price must be dropping and nothing also. So that takes care of that. Now we're going to go to the next stochastic scanner, and that's what they call the 10 EMA. And we're going to be looking for the downside of stochastics with the close. This means the close must be below the 10 EMA also for qualification. And let's go ahead and run the alpha. We have 1796. Go to all the trades that exited back in our buying power. The account is, of course, underwater. I showed you that earlier, that we are running at a minus 6% and nothing there. So now we're going to go to the stochastics, to the upside. Now we want price to close above the 10 EMA and all the stochastics criteria in the up direction. And again, we're running it against the alpha account. That's with the alpha account, and there's nothing there either. So now that takes us to the core group. Now, again, I'm not too crazy about the core group, but at the same time, the core group in the past, nothing, of course, for the future, has shown some very good possibilities. So now we have to load up our alpha account, and let's go ahead and run alpha for the downside of the. We have three: XLK, XLV, and PGR. So I will then write those down for today: XLK and XLV and PGR. Okay, that said, let's go on now to the upside, and we'll go to the upside, and going to the upside, stochastics. And remember, this only isn't taking care of the indicators, and we have one for KR in the up direction. And now, how are we going to pick who's who? Well, that would depend on who has the least amount of owed, and that's how we'll start with, and then work our way down the list. But with that said, we are concluding today's report of Losers Become Winners for July 8th, Alpha PG at 15%, and Stochastic Strategy is in the doghouse at a -6. Come on, guys, you got 6 months to turn it around. And with that said, bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.